Hi guys, Canadian Hunter here. What I got for you today is what I think is possibly one of the nicest 22s ever made. This is the Henry Repeating Arms Golden Boy, chambered in 22 long rifle. And actually, this thing will shoot just about anything. This thing will shoot, 22 shorts, 22 long, 22 long rifle. This is a magazine fed, so you just kind of undo this mag, fill up the tube. This thing holds 16 22 LRs. I can't remember the number on 22 shorts. I think it's about 20 to 22. So, just the funnest gun to shoot. So smooth, just absolutely just like butter. This lever action and just the fit and finish is amazing on these. I mean, when I saw this gun for the first time, I had to have this. I mean, I was at my local gun store and they had these on the shelf, and as soon as I saw it, I mean, I had to have it. Super accurate gun for what it is. I mean, when I'm shooting this thing, it's open sight. It's got what's called buckhorn sights. I'll try to show you, but it's a bit tricky. But they are a very sort of different sort of style of sight. It's kind of I guess, a Western style sight. And, accurate, but a little bit different to use. I mean, if you've never shot one of these buckhorn sights, you might find it a little bit harder at first to really be consistent with it. But I'll show you a few groups I did today. So I went to the range because I had to adjust this front sight. I mean, I had not adjusted it since I bought it. I haven't shot this gun that much, honestly, since I bought it. I really bought it. I hate to say this. This is really sort of a shelf queen. I mean, I absolutely love this gun. It's so beautiful. But it does shoot fantastic. But it's not, it's really just a planker for me. I mean, it doesn't really serve a hunting purpose or anything like that. I mean, I just really just take it out when I want to just feel nostalgic and feel like an old cowboy. And really, it's so fun to shoot. But I went to the range and I sighted it in. And once I got the sight set, this is some of the groups I came up with, and this being my, I would say, better to best group. So this is, what is it, about 15 or 16 shots at 25 yards for both of these. And the one on the right here, this is actually CCI Blazer. This gun seems to really, really, really like those CCI Blazers. And I've got a video that I did on, possibly some of the best ammo out there for the money. And I've had people comment saying that they find CCI Blazer hard to find. I mean, where I'm at, I live in British Columbia, Canada, and I mean, it's just everywhere. I mean, every gun store I go to, I do find it varies in price, though. I've seen it as expensive as like $5 to $5.50 a box, to as cheap as like $3.50 a box. So I don't know why, but Blazer seems to vary in price. But I'm going to call really CCI Blazer a poor man's mini mag. It's I think it shoots basically as good, and it's way less money. And this was with Federal Bulk, and group wasn't as good. Could be me as well. I mean, I went tonight, so I had about an hour of daylight left, so more excuses, but could be me on that one. But I did a few shots with Blazer, and Blazer did seem to be better. This is CCI Blazer as well. So this is this is sort of the last target I kind of had kicking around in my truck, and popped it up, and I had one box of Blazers left, and I basically just emptied the whole box into this target at 25 yards. And really, that's probably at the worst, that's probably three to 3.5 inches, but that's a 50 shot group. So when you think about that, I mean, I tried to count these out. I counted about 30 or so. I don't know how many sort of made that raggedy hole, but probably 15 bullets went through that center hole. So that just gives you an idea of sort of what this thing's capable of. And when you're shooting sort of an open sight gun, it can be discouraging at first compared to if you have like a super accurate 22 with like a high powered scope on it. These groups would seem absolutely just pathetic. But when you're sitting there, looking to 25 yards, looking through these little buckhorn sights, and what you're really aiming for is, you know, I'm putting sort of the front of the sight at about 6 o'clock on the target. And I mean, you know, it's really, really hard to sort of be consistent, but that's it. This is sort of what I was able to come up with, and I'm pretty happy with those. But really what this review is about is, forget the accuracy, is just is about this gun. If you've never seen a Henry Golden Boy, you got to check these things out. They're not cheap. You know, these guns, at least in Canada now, I mean, when I bought this, I bought this about, a year and a half ago, and you know, our dollar was a lot stronger than it is now, and the store I bought it at was matching US. I think it was $489 brand new, and then they had a, you know, spend $500 get 80 off or something. So I just bought something else for like $10 just to get to $500, and effectively I got this gun for like $420. And, you know, I've gone on Cabela's recently, Cabela's Canada, and this gun seems to retail for about $689. So plus tax. So it gives you an idea. And I think for my American friends, it seems, you know, when I've looked online and stuff, it looks like these are 400 something, I think, American. And, you know, if you've never seen one of these or shot one of these, probably one of the funnest 22s I've ever shot. Everybody I take out and shoots this thing absolutely just loves it. I mean, everyone says the same thing. That is just the funnest gun I've ever shot. But anyway, just a quick review, really. So Henry Golden Boy, what I'm going to call possibly one of the nicest 22s ever made. And, you know, definitely check them out. If you like this video, guys, please click like, and as always, you know, click subscribe. I'm going to keep making tons of videos, and I'm going to keep growing this channel. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.